So guys, Ghana just played their opening match of the 2026 FIFA World Cup by Carlos Queiroz. I'm sending a message to you. I sacrificed my sleep to watch you guys play, and I wasn't delighted with the performance at all. The statistics for Ghana versus Panama were not good at all. They were not good. Panama dominated this game in the midfield, in the attack. In fact, their attackers created chances. But at the end of the day, Panama have no good striker. They have no good midfielder. So in the end, Ghana had to score, and they didn't. But this is just a warning to you, because you cannot be bringing this kind of sideways passes tactics. I'm a Chelsea fan. When Liam Rosinho was the Chelsea coach, this is the same thing I had with him. No tactics, just sideways passes, just sideways passes, just sideways passes. They dominated us. But at the end of the day, the stats don't really matter, because the overall stat is the scoreline, and Ghana won the match 1-0. But I'm just a bit scared. I'm a bit scared because if Ghana are having a hard time with teams like Panama, a team that 90% of the Ghana population did not know exists, onto the match, a team like Panama were having a hard time with them, then what about England and Croatia? Let me just give, in a nutshell, let me just explain how good England and Croatia are. In the 2018 World Cup, Croatia got to the final, finished second, and were so close to winning France in the 2018 World Cup. They finished second. The following World Cup, they got to the semi-final. Getting to that semi-final, they beat Brazil, a Brazil team with Neymar, who was almost basically in his prime at that time. They were able to knock out Neymar and his Brazil. They finished third in that World Cup. Now, England last night destroyed Croatia 4-2. Croatia conceded 4 goals to England. So what does that mean? That means the team that finished third in the World Cup are collecting 4 to England. England with an attack of Anthony Gordon, an attack of Harry Kane, who is one of the best strikers of our generation, a right winger in Bukayo Saka, Rio Ngumoa, who is just a young prodigy. They have players like Bellingham, Elliot Anderson. Even the players they didn't call up are good enough to beat the Ghana Black Stars. And your defense is not tight. When Panama get a ball in the midfield, away, they are going to score us. Benjamin Asare is the one that saved us in this game. He is the one that saved us in this game. And I'm trying to tell you something. If Atizigi was the keeper in the second half, Ghana should have conceded like 2 or 3 goals. Ghana should have conceded 2 or 3 goals. Because Asari was making save after save after save after save. Panama had players like Waterman, Christian Eriksen or something. Look at the kind of players they have. Their names are even weird. No one knew who they were until they played Ghana. An unknown nation. We're having a hard time beating them. At the end, Yankee scored a very, very nice goal. It was a very, very nice tapping in the end. And Panama could have come back because they had a lot of chances. But in the end, as I said, they had no good strikers. And that's why they could not convert their chances. But I feel like if Ghana can secure a draw or against England or Croatia, they have a very, very high chance of getting out of their group. And that's what matters. We all know that Ghana are not winning this World Cup. In fact, Ghana cannot win this World Cup. In fact, if you go on polymarket.com, Ghana have approximately a 0% chance of winning this World Cup. This World Cup is for our players to unback on an excursion, which will give them the knowledge about the World Cup. These players are going to witness players like Ronaldo, Messi, and Neymar probably playing their final World Cup. These kind of players are the ones that we want the Black Stars to see. These players. Kudus is not in this Black Star team. Thomas Partey did not play last night. So you can say that, we didn't have Partey, so that is why our midfield was not as good as it should be. But I feel like Ghana did not try enough. They didn't try enough. Panama were just very, very unlucky in this game. If they had a solid striker, any decent Nabanai should have converted the chances that the players were creating. Yes. And that's what I want to see. Guys, please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave a like, drop a comment, and do well to follow me on my other social media handles. I'm a Kung Fu Black, and peace out.